We're gonna do like 2 tiny drops or 1 tiny drop. Hi, Brenda. We're just gonna do like this. Let's do 2. So I got more on the edge there, but there's hardly any paint in there. We're gonna swirl these around. You see how it's painting them? The more you put on, the gunkier that you're gonna get. So you wanna just use a little bit of paint and just swirl it around in the bottom until they're all covered. You can definitely add more paint, but you can't take paint away. Okay, I think those are covered perfectly. Look at that, I hardly used any paint. It's probably hard to see, but. And now we'll do some white. We'll do a couple white. The white may take a couple coats. So we're gonna do just like we did on the peach, and we're gonna swirl them around. But white takes a little bit more coverage, and so we may do this a couple times with the white. We're just gonna have to see kind of how it looks. We'll let them dry, and then we'll look and see. Actually, one might be okay. No, we'll probably do 2. All right, let's do the lime green. Ooh, I think I got a lot in there. It's so easy. It's so easy. This lime green looks like lime sherbet, and actually, that's actually what it's called. Look, all done, all covered. Fun. Well, good thing is that the peach you can do for a while. So you'll be able to do it when you heal all up, and you can still use it. I hope you heal quickly, Patty. Okay, that's much better for our teal. Or, I'm sorry, our teal. That's crazy. Our lime green. Okay, that one's done. Let's do some more on the white. I'm literally just putting 1 drop. Oh, Chauncey, you can come back anytime, my friend, but I totally understand it. I really do. Unfortunately, in my line of business, although I think crafting like this is a huge necessity and a huge need, I think a lot of people, you know, it's just usually the first thing that people cut. And I'm gonna be honest, we are in a financial, I mean, finances are hard for a lot of people right now, so I totally understand. Okay, good coverage. So let's do 1 coat across the whole thing. And remember, just like I have, I say all the time, go one way with your paint strokes, okay? It's really gonna help the finished project to look better when you go one way with your paint strokes. So we're gonna do 1 coat of paint on the entire thing. You're driving to Indiana now. You going for vacation? Is there somebody there you're meeting? What's taking you to Indiana, Brenda? Okay. And you can tell this is not a solid coat, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be a solid coat. You just want a coat of white on the whole thing. And we are going to do the edges as well. Let me turn my glue gun on. My glue gun is on. And then if you want to paint the back, you can too. It's going to be like this. We're going to make this a hanger. So it's going to be hanging, and it's going to be up against something. How do you know what brush to use beside the foam brushes? You know, here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not a professional painter. I have learned everything just by trial and error. And so I am not going to be the girl that tells you, oh, you need to use a size 2 round brush for this, a size 12 flat brush for this. I don't know, because I've never taken training as far as that. I can tell you what I would use if I was using brushes. So for this, I would like this, and we're just gonna round the top just like that. Okay, So I'm just going from the cutout on one side to the cut on the other. So from here to here. And then all this is going to be green. And then just paint. This may take a couple coats. Again, one way. I don't care which way you go. You could go up and down on the peach. You can go side to side on the peach. I don't care which way you go. Just make sure that you go one way the entire time, because you will be able to see your brush strokes. I love this color, you guys. I love this color. Oh, you go back to work Monday. Well, we still love you being here, Chauncey. We still love you being here. I love the ladies that hang out with us, even if they don't have projects, because you're going to learn some stuff along the way, you guys. All right, there's our peach. And this color looks super orangey in the camera, but I love it. It's peach. And I know you guys are probably loving it as you create. You will love it. So some of you guys, how many of you guys, I would love to know, what's the color name? Flamingo Coral. So we actually have a couple colors that got sent because this one went out of stock, but the other one is very, very similar, and I don't remember what that one was. But it's very, very. Some of you guys like watching the video one time before you actually work on the craft. What do you guys like doing? What do you guys like? Sometimes people like to see me work on the project one time and then rewatch it while they're doing their project, which I think is awesome. And some people craft along with me. Okay, so 2 coats is all this is going to take. I'm going to tell you right now that if you did not do this, but you're going to go at a curve. So you're going to go like that, okay? It looks crazy, I know, but we're going to take this also and we're going to blend it in, okay? So we're going to blend it with our brush. And now let's put the coral in here. And you know, because I did it this way, we could have just done since you're doing that line, you could definitely go up and down in your brush strokes. So we're going to do our leaf now, and we may take a couple coats on this. I have some coral that I need to cover up, which may take a couple coats, but that's okay. So for this one right here, I did make it curved a little bit versus straight, okay? So you can do that. I am going to show you next month's project. Yes, I am. And you guys, I hope are going to love it. I hope you love it. Okay. Let's put this one all the way down there. There's a little peach there showing through. There you go. So cute. Let's do the edges. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing on our, oops, I smeared that a little bit. We'll have to some on the edge here, some in the middle, and some like that. Just like that. It looks funky right now, but we're going to blend it, okay? So now we're going to take our blue, or our teal, or you guys, I cannot talk to get this today. And we're going to blend. Same thing on our small one. So I just did 2 on the outside and then 1 down the little. You only have 1 solo cup so you can color your beads. Okay, so another way that you can color your beads, if you can put them on like a skewer, that will work. And Or you could do like a, all right, I'm gonna do a little bit more white on some of these. Love, love, love the blending. Okay. So you can just, these are, take a little bit more, you're going to get a little bit more messy when you do them this way. But these turn out a lot better. They're not as, they just, you can get really good coverage. Oops, I got peach on that for some reason. I must have had peach on my, okay, so let's get a little bit of our peach out. And actually, I'm just using this. I'm not even painting them completely. I'm just doing touch up on them. There we go. So I only have 5 of each. You guys definitely will have more because you have more beads. Hold on, we need to do some more on the green. Okay, 22 beads, something like that. I honestly don't remember. My mama helped pack them, and I don't remember what I told her. Okay, I think I might need some more white paint. I'm telling you, the white is finicky to use. Okay, do it is to turn it over and peel the backing away and see how it's coming off of the backing and it's going onto the sticky tape. Okay, that's what you want. It needs to be on the sticky tape. Now, sometimes when you're peeling, you may see where it's still stuck to the blue piece. Lay it back down, rub it a little bit more, and then it should come right off. Show you the peach leaves. Yeah. I need to touch up right there because I got green, but I just added a little bit of white in with them. Okay, so here's where I'm saying I have all this peeled off and this white is wanting to stay on this paper. So we're just gonna lay it back down and rub it and it comes right off, okay? So for those of you that haven't really worked with vinyl, that is how it works. We're just gonna do this. I put it at an angle. You can put it straight, you can do whatever you want. We're gonna put it in an angle here and we're gonna rub it down. And then you're gonna take your credit card or whatever. Again, you know what works perfectly if you guys like Pampered Chef. These little Pampered Chef things work perfectly for this. You're very welcome, Kimberly. So we're gonna rub this back down. You do have to make sure that your paint is completely dry. If it's not completely dry, your letters are not gonna stick and it will mess them up. So you do have to make sure your paint is completely dry. So now that we did that, we're gonna pull this away. Here's one of my tricks. I don't say ever to pull up like this. Don't ever pull your masking tape up like this. Lay it back and pull it like this. Because if you pick this up and pull it, you're pulling this way, and so your letters might want to pull with it. So if you pull like this, it is going to help your letters stick a lot better. Put some distressing character all along the edges. Let's move this over here. And I'm gonna do the leaves as well. There we go. So now let's do the leaves. Love this technique, you guys. I love seeing that you guys are perfecting it too. I'm seeing some of your projects and I absolutely love that you guys enjoy this. It's fun. It really does make the pieces finished and stand out. So I think what I'm gonna do, let's do a little bit down here. So see how I did? I separated the leaf. And let's do here at the bottom as well. I might have too much. Let's do there. So I just kind of outline. I think I'm going to cut the white one in thirds, actually. And the black one. And they're going to be smaller since we're going to put them in front. So what color did you do the beads? I did them all 3 colors. Yep. Oh, do I, Karen? Yeah, that's probably at the Social Security office doing it. That's no fun to stand in line at the Social Security office. Yeah, that's no fun. I'm glad I could make it more bearable for you. Okay, so we're gonna cut the black and white and then the white in thirds, and the others we're gonna cut in half. So for these to fold in half and you get your halves. So for these, I just fold them, like I fold this one in and I fold this one in and make sure they're even, and then cut both loops, and now you have 3 fairly even pieces. Okay, genius. So we're gonna take a little bit of twine. I don't have enough twine because I didn't pack right. So we're gonna use this. Let's do, I didn't cut straight. Let's see. Let's do our peach in the back. No, let's do our green in the back. So I'm gonna bunch this up like this and just do an X. Just bunch it up in the middle and do an X over your twine that you have laid out. And we're gonna do the same thing with the peach or the coral. It's more coral, I think. And we're gonna lay that in the same way. We might trim the coral a little bit because you're not gonna be able to see the peach actually. And then let's do, I think I want the black in the front. Yeah, I think I want the, no, we'll do the black. Well, let's see. The black is shorter. We'll do the black. So then we're gonna do these in an X. And since we have 3, we'll do 1 across the middle, just like that, okay? So it's just gonna make your bow look a little bit fuller. And we'll do the same thing with the black and white. If you don't like the black, you can definitely not, you don't have to put it, you can add it to something else. You don't have to use the black. I love using black or grays to, it grounds your project. I don't know a better way to say that. It's just a good color that brings everything together. Okay, so we're gonna tie this all up, and then we're still gonna trim our ribbon a little bit. Tie this in a knot really well, and we will glue it on. Okay. There. Okay, it's probably way more than I need, but all right, we're gonna put that right there. So cute, you guys. This is an adorable project. I cannot wait to see your guys's. But you could do this. You could dress up the edge a little bit to bring out the color of the black in the ribbon. The coral, the green, and the white. So coral, green, and white. I'm gonna get black paint on my piece though. Coral, green, and white. Coral, green, white. It's so cute. I'm so glad you guys like it. You did make it to a live, Marion. I am so glad you did. Coral, green, and white. Coral, green, and white. Okay, so you guys have enough twine that you can tie your ribbon with.